But I mean, you know, you always miss a guy like Tevin, such a good playmaker. But that was no excuse. We have good running backs right behind him, so it's just a tough day.
Michigan, it was a bad weather day. It was rainy the whole time. Obviously, the same here. Is that the reason why you struggled? Do you think?
I don't know. You know, I gotta handle the weather better. You know, obviously I got a lot of work on in that area. Can't afford to do that. But you know, just tough sledding today, and you know, we got a lot of work to do.
What were they doing schematically to give you and Trey fits?
Nothing necessarily. They're a very good defense. Just missed a few shots, just a little bit off. I mean, our confidence is still high on offense. You know, we know we're as good as we want to be, as good as we allow ourselves to be. So, I mean, we got a lot of work to do, but we're excited about it next week.
Just what in general, you couldn't really get the timing going, it seemed like, just on really anything throwing the ball, just kind of what held that back, I guess?
You know, I mean, it's just a tough day, you know, just an off day all around on offense. I thought the O-line was doing a really good job. We had time to throw. Receivers were running good routes. We were just, you know, not connecting on some of them. You know, the weather, you know, it was a little bit of a factor, but I wouldn't say it was. I mean, we still should put up a lot of points even with the weather. So, I mean, you know, it's just, you know, we just got outplayed today, and, you know, we got a lot of work to do.
What happened just on some of the snaps? I mean, was that more of just a wet ball situation and just trying to?
I mean, it was definitely wet, but you still gotta be able to catch those with your body or something. You know, it just becomes so automatic at times. Just in practice, when it's a dry ball, just catching it and looking at the defense simultaneously. Then when the ball's a little wet, you gotta focus it in a little bit more. So, you know, that's all my fault. Gotta, you know, take that.
What just after you guys turn the ball over the first time and you go down 14-0, how much does that kind of just knock you guys on your heels? I guess. I mean, how much does I mean,
we were disappointed, but I mean, I was disappointed myself. I mean, I had my hand in both the turnovers, and but I thought our defense fought really well. We spotted over 14 points, and they still, you know, held really well the whole first half. I mean, they really had a good game, just a few big plays, but you know, this one's on the offense definitely, and we got a lot of work to do. But again, we're not going to dwell on this. We're going to look forward to next week.
What you mentioned the first turnover of the pick. I guess just what kind of happened on that play? Basically, did you just kind of short arm it a little bit, or just what do you feel like happened there?
Just a little bit of miscommunication, and we weren't kind of on the same page of what angle he was taking it, and you know, maybe a little bit of a wet ball. But I make those throws every single day in my sleep. You know, I just got to hit those. Can't afford to do that.
Just, you know, how disappointing it is. I think you guys hadn't had fewer than 28 all year, if I'm not mistaken. Just how disappointing it is to go with 3, you know, in a game like this one.
It's obviously not our standard. We have a higher standard for ourselves, and so we're disappointed. But again, we're not going to dwell on this because, I mean, Coach Wilson always tells me, and he tells me, and it really resonates with me. He says, you know, this week, I mean, just work hard and don't let anything, you know, bring you down. If you don't learn from it, then it's a problem. Then it was a bad game. But if you learn from it, then it was a good game. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I try to take everything positively, and Coach has been real positive with us. And again, I mean, if it's a bad game, we don't play very well. It's only a bad game if we don't learn from it. So that's the mindset we're going in with this week, and so we're really excited about playing a good team next week.
What's it going to take, you think, to kind of get in rhythm after this week against Ohio State to kind of bounce back from that?
I don't think it'll be too hard. We just got to focus a little bit more. And I mean, last week we were in rhythm on offense. This week we weren't. You know, that's just kind of how it is at times. But definitely got to play better on my end. And as an offense, as a whole, we can't keep putting our defense in bad situations. But you know, we fought hard, and I mean, no more victories or anything like with. Any time this season you want to get the W, but we got a lot of work to do. I mean, it's tangible work. We can do it.
That's good. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. What's that? That's Nick. I'm trying to think how I get there. No, I don't think so.
Well, you know, the opens that we don't match up with them just seem like they're getting plays and breaking loose. I mean, for the most part, I feel like we played solid against them. Just the big play hurt us.
I'm sure one of these guys asked them, but what did go wrong in the big plays? What went right when you didn't give them up, and what didn't when they were able to bust a few open?
I mean, when we were making plays, it seemed like everybody was on the same page, and when they were breaking them loose, I mean, I can't say for sure right now. We got to watch film, but just they're top them off.
Is it a matter of being gap sound and then all of a sudden not gap sound type of thing?
I mean, maybe that'd probably be it, but I have to watch film and see it.
It is obviously going on behind you, so you can really tell, I imagine. But
Yeah.
did you guys talk about that at all, that you were having missed assignments or anything like that, or just, is that kind of...
That was a big emphasis this week, and throughout the week we did a lot better job knowing where we were going, what we were supposed to be doing, and I mean, for the most part of the game,